Hello, this will be the new format for all of my videos moving forward. You'll be able to see me over here in this bottom right corner, and I will be discussing the charts as usual. So the first thing that I want to look into is to see what Bitcoin is doing on the 4-hour chart, which will be the short term. In the last video, I told you not to expect anything exciting for Bitcoin because we will be moving in between this orange line and this support region that we have over here at 60,000. So that's pretty much what's been happening over the last couple of days, about 48 hours. We've just been moving back and forth in this region. But I am seeing some good signs for Bitcoin looking bullish, and the main thing that I see is that we are having something called higher highs, actually higher lows, where every low that we've had has been higher than the previous one. So that is a good sign. We also have this, but it's not really finished yet. We don't know, maybe we'll have another one here or something. But another key thing that I'm going to show you guys is if you connect these lines, so you want to draw a couple different lines for the short term to have an idea of what is happening. So if you connect a line between this peak and this peak, this peak and this peak, and you could even do one between this one and this one, you'll see, actually this one and this one, so you'll see a pattern where all of this will go in order of when things happen. So if you start off and all you see is this information, you draw a line between this peak and this peak, what you'll see is then if we're going to go back up, we need to pass this orange line and bounce off of it. So over here in this area, it is resistance where it's keeping the price down, but over here it becomes support. So if we want the price to move up, we want to see support, a resistance turn into support. And the same thing happens here. If we have this much information, we draw a line between this peak and this peak, and we get the same situation where we have resistance at first, and then we turn it into support. Over here we have support, and over here we have support, and this third and final support causes buyers to have the confidence to finally push the price up. So this is something very important to look at in the short term to have a better understanding of confirming that we are going up by turning resistance into support. So over here, the same situation is happening right now where we draw a line between here and this most recent resistance that we had, and we see that we've turned it into support over here. Now we may go back for another touch over here. We'll have to see. For now, the most recent resistance that we have is right over here. So this is the key area, this orange line. We want to turn that into support, and if we do that, it will be really good because we can finally go above this $63,000 price that's been keeping us down for such a long time. Okay, so we still have to wait to see if Bitcoin is going to turn this orange line into a support with a move that looks something like this. We've already talked about it. in our last video. But if Bitcoin does break out and start moving to the upside, the key thing that you want to look at are the altcoins, because we're currently at 61,000 for Bitcoin, and there isn't that much upside left, because we would realistically be headed to around 90,000, which would be about 50% profit. But the altcoins are showing much better potential. So there are a lot of different altcoins. One of the ones that I strongly believe in is Kucoin, and I'm just going to use Kucoin as an example to show you why Kucoin will be outperforming Bitcoin if Bitcoin does go up. So with Kucoin, we've been moving in this orange channel where this orange line at the bottom has been giving us support. Let me turn this into a black line so that it's not confusing. So in between these two orange lines, we've been moving in a channel where we're basically climbing up a ladder over time and just going higher and higher. Now, there are a lot of bullish signs where over here we touch the line, the orange line. Over here, people are interested in buying before we even touch the orange line, and they're pushing the price up. That's a very good sign that Kucoin is bullish right now. And the thing that I like about Kucoin is where we are in the market as far as Kucoin's price history. So this is the weekly chart. It shows Kucoin's price history since October of 2017, so approximately 4 years. If you look, we've only been at this price of around $18.84 price range. We've only been here 2 previous times other than today. And the thing that's important about this one is over here we touched it and we had a significant move down. Over here, even when we touched it, we're still seeing a lot of buy pressure that's pushing the price up. We didn't have such a significant move back down. We're seeing buyers continue to buy into these all-time high prices for Kucoin, and that is really a really good sign that we are about to have what's called price discovery to see how high Kucoin will go. Now, we're currently at $18. There is no telling how high we will go. The good thing about this is there's no areas of resistance. There's no line that you can draw to say, I'm going to target this price and sell over here. So really, the sky is the limit. There's no telling how high the price will go up from here. Now, if you take a look at the Kucoin chart in comparison with Bitcoin to see how Kucoin is performing compared to Bitcoin, you see that there's a lot of upside from where we are today, right over here, compared to the previous high that we've had over here. And if you do the math, we have about 400%, about a 4x move up, where if you were to put 1 Bitcoin here and sell over here, you would turn that into 4 Bitcoin. So there's definitely a lot of upside for Kucoin, and you see a lot of similar opportunities for other different altcoins as well. So that's going to be it for today. Please leave a like, subscribe, leave any comment if you want me to take a look at any other cryptocurrencies or stocks.